Coming to you from one of the most resourceful, independent, and badass generations of all time. Welcome to the Gen X Brothers Podcast.
Well, so let's shift gears again, back onto something that is important for the whole show that we've been talking about, which is Ukraine. But I want to bring up again Dee Snider in his foundation, or the thing that he's pushing is worldunited.live. It's basically what he's doing is he's trying to get everyone to protest one of the largest, what did he call it? Flash mob. He wants to create the largest flash mob in history, where when you are given the certain time and date, you are going to go out, and hopefully all the streamers, all the content creators will stream at that exact same time and protest to let Russia know the truth behind Ukraine and what's really happening.
And I think he's talking about, I don't know if I misunderstood or read it, but is there going to be like bands performing? Like, cause I thought I heard him say something about it's going to be like Live Aid, like it could be like as big as Live, like there will be a performance or some kind of something that like the end game or whatever.
Well, maybe everybody's going to do it. Like I said, maybe when he gives that date, a band's going to be playing like live stream, like everybody's going to be live streaming something at the exact same time. So obviously if you have LA Guns playing wherever they're at, and if you have Twisted Sister playing wherever they're at on TikTok, I mean, everybody's going to be confused. They're not going to know what to watch, but you know. Yeah. But the idea is that, we respect Dee Snider. We love you, and Twisted Sister always have, always will.
My rock hero from high school days. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, how many times were you put down and I was put down for having long hair, for looking different, and you listen to the fucking Twisted Sister, we're not going to take it. And it just fucking pumps you up.
What do you want to do with your life?
And
yeah, it's cool. Like he's targeting celebrities on Twitter, like tagging them, and so right now he's going after George Takei, trying to get him to respond, and he's been tweeting like crazy. I've been retweeting his stuff, and that's what I love about Dee Snider. He makes Twitter fun. Like I used to hate Twitter, but like ever since I started following him, he makes it fun because he actually interacts with his fans, and he's just super cool. Like he's interacted with me a couple of times, and he's just super cool on there. And and I think Fozzy, the Chris Jericho, he actually got him involved.
He's just one of those guys that kind of makes you feel like he's one of you and you're one of him, like as if you could just hang out with him and be cool. And I don't even feel that way towards people. I'm more standoffish. So the fact that he can do that and make everybody feel comfortable and
he's a voice for a lot of people who can't speak out too, which is cool.
Yeah. Since the beginning, the whole, like, what was it? Stood up to Congress and
the PMRC. He was the one that pretty much tipped the scales there.
So Dee Snider, we commend you. We appreciate you. And
what did you tell Tippo Gore back then? He's like, yeah, the reason, because she thought the lyrics were somehow sadomasochism. He's like, yeah, it's because you fantasize about it.
Yeah,
like,
it was about my
song under the blade, the song or whatever.
It was about my guitar player having throat surgery, and if you wanted masochism, that's what you thought. You brought it on yourself, bitch.
Yeah. Al Gore probably thinking, "Oh shit,
yeah,
I'm going to be in the doghouse tonight." A lot of people are doggone Republicans for being about censorship, but a lot of people don't remember, or maybe they forgot that the PMRC was actually Democratic led, because Tippo Gore was Democrat. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they were all against saving the children. And, oh my God, explicit lyrics. They said fuck. Oh, not like fuck off.
Best thing never happened in music though when they did that. It backfired because they put that warning sticker on it.
Made people go fuck yeah. Let me buy that album.
Especially Two Live Crew, because Two Live Crew was one of the ones that were snagged up and all that because they were like super sexual. Remember, they were like they were the hardcore rap band. It was like degrading women and stuff and shit. You didn't even need a warning sticker with them. It was right there in your face, even in their videos. But it just made them sell more records. And Frank Zappa, he could give him, commend him for being there too as well. Him and Dee Snider, I think, made the biggest impact on that whole thing that happened. They should make a movie on that. That should be the next movie.
Yeah, and Dee Snider can play himself because he's actually a pretty good actor. And
yeah, he's a good actor. Strangeland, a horror movie did.
But I've always looked up to him, growing up, from our childhood, all the way through anything, you always hear about him doing something. It's always the right thing for some reason, because every rock star, everybody does something stupid at some point in their life. And I'm sure he probably has done stupid things, but it seems like everything Dee Snider does has always been like a good person. Like he's fucking,
Like it comes from a good place.
He's the valedictorian of fucking metal.
Yep. And he doesn't do drugs or drinks. He's crazy as fuck, but that's what kind of made me admire him. Like, wow, you mean I can actually be crazy and not have to do all that shit? But, because I end up getting addicted to drugs and alcohol. And then I think like, well, shit, how come Dee Snider can do all that and be sober?
He's like the Big Brother role model and shit.
Maybe I can too. Yeah.
Thank you, Dee Snider. Thank you for your service to the metal scene and to America.
Yes.
And the World United Live. So everybody, if you can, go to World United Live.
worldunited.live.
Worldunited.live. Go there. Check it out. You'll see his message on there.
You'll see Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Sign up for it, because when you put your email address in or when you sign up, they're going to notify you when this super duper flash mob is going to be, and you definitely want to be a part of it because it's part of history, I'm sure. Go do it, or check out Dee Snider on Twitter and anywhere. I mean, fuck you.
Follow him on Twitter. Yep.
If you know us, but you don't know who Dee Snider is, then there's something fucking wrong with you to begin.
Yeah.
So I don't need to sit here and promote Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
I had a guy the other day. I had a guy the other day when we were talking about rock, and he's like, I love rock and 80s metal and stuff. And I go, yeah. And I brought up Dee Snider. He's like, what? He's still doing stuff? He's still out there?
Really? That's weird.
I go, yeah, he just put out a new album. It's fucking badass and shit. It's like,
that just shows that once people get a certain age, they become completely oblivious to everything around them.
I'm 53. This guy was like 54. I'm 53. And it's like
I think you just turn your brain off after 30. You just kind of stop thinking about it. Because it's a lot of work to fucking think of something new, Like,
exactly. Yeah.
I'm already too old for that shit. I don't want no new album.
You got the internet. Yeah, you got the internet. There's no excuse not knowing what's going on out there.
But yet they can go through 1,000 conspiracy theories in 10 minutes. That shit they eat up, but anything new.
I love when they say, Iron Maiden's my favorite band. I go, yeah, hear about the new album. Really? They got a new album out?
Like, what's that? They're still playing? I thought they broke up 20 years ago.
Yeah. I thought they got a new singer. Blaze Bailey or something.
Oh my God.
Your favorite band? What? How do you not know this shit?
Oh, you gotta love the Gen Xers, the boomers, and the dipshits in this world, man. All right, guys, we want to thank everybody for listening to us. Of course, we appreciate your support, and we hope that you will share this with other people, so that way, if not just for our sake of getting the show out there, but for the sake of supporting Ukraine, supporting Dee Snider, and all the other people that are putting their life on the line to help protect others. Because we know we're too chicken shit to do that. Fuck that. I'm a selfish motherfucker. I'm staying at home. I'm protecting my family, and that's it.
Yeah. And I almost died from a hot chip for this shit.
Yeah. Eric, you're a fucking war hero right there.
Yeah.
You're a chip hero.
I'm a chip hero, man.
The fucking hot chip hero, Eric D. Fulmer.
Hot chip hero. Man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to write that song. Jukebox hero.
But as always, if you guys want to connect with us, you can check us out anywhere on social media, Gen X Bros. Oh, I thought you were going to sing.
I know. I thought I was going to do it while you talk. It'll be soundtrack.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But follow us on there. You can email us at genxbros@gmail.com. Eric's about to have a nervous breakdown with his chip residue. Help support us. Help support the channel and share us with everyone around you. Your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, people in the grave.
Yep. And one more. If you do the hot chip challenge, remember, be safe about it. Don't be a Tide Pod eater.
You keep saying the Tide Pod challenge. Was there ever really a Tide Pod challenge?
Yeah, there was a challenge.
What do you do with the Tide Pod? You're not even supposed to touch that shit. It's poison.
These kids, that was a challenge. These kids would just eat them. Wait,
that was actually a real thing? Like, people were dumb enough to... I thought it was just a joke. I didn't know people were actually doing a Tide Pod challenge. Like, what the fuck?
But who started it was these teenagers. And
How stupid can you be?
And it just caught on, and then some of them just end up fucking in the hospital. It's like,
you know what? I'm gonna do the fucking 10 metal challenge. I'm just gonna eat some 10 and see what happens if it doesn't break my teeth. I mean, how fucking stupid are you? I'm gonna break my hand challenge. I'm just gonna punch something till my hand breaks. Ooh, that's a challenge.
Now watch this start. It's all gonna come back to you.
Fucking hey, people's stupidity. People have to be responsible for their own stupid actions. I'm sorry, but especially if you're over 18. If you're under 18, maybe down to 13, you kind of it's 50-50. Anything under 13, then it's the parents' responsibility. But
exactly
13, 14, you should be fucking smart enough to figure that shit out, man.
Yep.
And then once you're 18, fuck you. You're a fucking idiot if you do something stupid.
Abortion should be legal up until the age they start making stupid decisions. What is that? 13.
We're pro-abortion up until 13.
Up until 13 years old.
A coat hanger can still get it done.
And it's not murder. It's abortion.
It's just called not wanting to be a mother no more.
Pass this law.
Shit, we would have been poked with a coat hanger a long time ago. Our mommy would have done jabbed us good. Get the fuck out of here, you little shit.
I nominate Mitch McConnell to do the hot chip challenge.
I will eat it as slow as possible.
Marge, my mouth is on fire.
I think I'm bleeding from my eyes.
Oh, 911.
Help me, please.
That dude's still alive. That's crazy.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. That's the show. We'll see you next week.
Woohoo!